that a teacher gives a lecture and students learn from that, right? And they will go home and they do their homework at home, right? That's why we call it as a homework. Let's flip it today, okay? As we have explained last week that there will be a flip class video uploaded on ECL. I hope all of you have seen that flip class.
Yes, ma'am.
How many of you have not seen? Very good. So let's find out how many of you have seen that class and how many of you have not seen that class. Okay, so let's start with this. Let us find out, okay, how many of you have seen it. Okay, what was it about? What is about, Medha? The flip class? What was the name of the topic, name of the chapter that you have seen in that? Very good. It was about physical and chemical changes. Okay, so now, can you tell me, I hope you have listened to the class very carefully. So I just wanted to know what exactly. Let us warm up what we have, just recollect what we have seen in that video. Okay, so let me check your background knowledge by asking you one question. Now, what do you mean by a change? Just now we come to know that we are going to learn about physical and chemical changes. That the video you have already seen, you have understood most of the topic. Let's see here how much you have understood and whatever your doubts will clear one by one. So can you just tell me what you mean by change? The synonyms for the change. Who can tell me the synonyms for the change? Change means what exactly? What happens? Something changes into something. So can you use another synonyms for that? Yes?
There is a difference in something.
Okay, there is something different form. So we can say that there is a transformation. Very good. Can you come out with some other more related word to the change? Something what happens when a change occurs? What exactly happens when a change occurs in the nature? Yes? Very good. It is called as rearrangement. Very good. There is the structure changes. Okay, that is also a change. We can also call it as a modification. Something new. Your hair grows. Right? So that is a modification. You might have seen in biology about the metamorphosis. What do you mean by metamorphosis? The something immature, a young one, the little one, develop into an adult. That is also a change, a growth. So these are what? So you have given two correct answers. Very good. So I think that most of you have seen the videos. Let's move on towards one more, a simple activity. Right? You have been given a small piece of paper with you. Right? You all of you have?
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
Now, the next activity we'll do is a short activity which will just try to warm up the session. Now you have to identify the following pictures, okay, and classify them on the basis of their physical change and chemical change. You must have seen the video, so you must be able to identify the change, okay. Let's see, there is picture number 1 and a picture number 2. Identify. Picture number 1 and a picture number 2. Just write down on a piece of paper. Okay, picture 1, is it a physical or chemical change? Picture 2, is it a physical or a chemical change? You can work in a group, right? If you don't understand, you can ask your peer. Now let's move on. Next words. The picture number 3 and the picture number 4. Okay? Picture number 3, 4 and 5. This is one picture. Picture number 3. This is picture number 4 and this is the picture number 5. Identify. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you are done, raise your green dot. So I will come to know that the group has done with the activity. Let's start with group A. Can you tell me what you have written? Anyone who is a group leader in your group? Yes.
Ma'am, the first one shows melting of ice cream.
Okay.
So
good. Second,
The second one shows melting of wax, and it's a physical act.
it's a physical change. Very good. The next one.
Picture is a physical change.
Okay, it's a physical change. So let's move on towards the next slide. Okay. You can write on the back side of the same slip. Identify this change. What is it? When there is a change in color. When there is a change in temperature. When there is a change in properties. And when there is a change in the state. Very good. So all you are aware that what happens when there is a change takes place. There are two types of changes, physical and chemicals. Okay, now let's have a quick recap. Okay, that what you have done in or what you understood from the physical change and chemical change. Let's do a group activity. Okay, Jasiba, can you just read out what is written on the board?
Physical change. Physical change occurs when physical properties change. Physical properties are anything that we can sense, these will touch, taste, smell and see, and can be measured. Signs of a physical change: freezing, boiling, dissolving, melting, crushing, curing.
Very good. I want all the members of this group to come here. Please, this group, this is group number A, C. Okay. Three groups, three children, please come here and solve this quiz. Read out loud. Which among the following represents a chemical change? Freezing of water, B. Liquefaction of air, C. Dissolution of sulfur in carbon disulfide, D. Cooking of food. Very good. That's the correct answer. Very good. The next girl. Come first. Press the next button.
A chemical equation is a symbolic representation of
Chemical reaction. Very good. Next.
during a chemical reaction, the change is observed.
In all of the above. There is a change in the temperature, there is a change in the color, there is a diminution of gas. Okay, next. Yes? Yes, next girl. Come. Come.
Property common to both physical and chemical changes: A. Temperature change, C. evolution of gas, B. Color, D. odor.
Both physical and a chemical change. What it can be? Okay. Yes, very correct. It is temperature change. Okay. Now, I hope you understood the topic very well because we have solved a quiz also. Now, quickly do a group discussion. Okay. It's a way of collaborative learning. So, if you have any difficulties, it can be removed with your fear. Okay. You can turn to your partner and you can have a group discussion. The topic for the group discussion is properties of physical and chemical changes. You will write down in your notebook. Okay, you can have a group discussion. Write down at least 3 to 4 points that clicks your mind. Okay, because as we have seen the video, you must be come across the properties. We have just done a quiz that will help you out in understanding the topic well. Okay, you can discuss among yourselves. Okay, girls. Time up. This group, I want you to share with the other groups. Okay? Okay. Who will share it? Yes. One point each one. Yes.
Properties of physical and chemical changes. Physical changes are mostly reversible, whereas chemical changes are mostly irreversible.
Very good. Yes. Asta.
Physical change, there is the physical change, there is no change in the arrangement of molecules, and in the chemical change, there is a change in the arrangement.
Very good. This is a very good point. In the physical change, there is no change in the arrangement of molecules. In a chemical change, there is an arrangement of molecules. Next, any other point you have written?
In physical changes, new substances are not formed, and in chemical changes, new substances are formed.
Very good. All the properties are written very well. Okay, and I hope you understood this one. Let's make our class more interesting by bringing the theory into practice. Okay, I need 3 volunteers. Okay, from this side, who will come out? 3 volunteers, please come. Yes. 3 more volunteers for physical change and 3 volunteers for the chemical change. Okay, we have different types of chemicals here. Can you just pick it up on your own what you're going to do? Okay. Now these are the names of the chemical substances given over here. You find out on your own and find out. One by one come and pick it up. Okay. Okay, what can you get it from there? When you take in your hand, please move so that others can get a chance. You can read? Yes, very good. Come, Harshita. Come here. Next. What is in your hand, Harshita? Let me know.
I have a test tube.
Very good.
I have baking soda.
Yes.
And I have citric acid.
Okay, so what are you going to do now?
Now I need a balloon also.
You need a balloon also. Very good. Okay. First, are you going to do a physical change or a chemical change?
I'll do a chemical change.
Very good. So, you need anyone else?
Yeah.
Yes, please come. Okay, all of you have selected your items that what you have to do. Very good. Yes, be careful. When you are handling the chemicals, you should be very, very careful. Okay?
And add the baking soda.
You are going to add the baking soda to the balloon. Okay, this group, can you hear it? At least you cannot, you will be able to view it. Okay? You have added baking soda to the balloon. Yes, very good. That is sodium bicarbonate. Now you are adding
Now to the test tube we are adding the
citric acid. Very good. It shows that you have seen the flip class very, very carefully. Something is happening inside the test tube. What is it? Show it to the class. Shake it. Mix it properly. Yes. All of you have seen something in the test tube? What was it? Some bubbles, right? Okay. And even there is a change in the balloon also. Balloon is little bit inflated. Okay. So what is it, Rashida?
It's a chemical change.
Very good. It is a chemical change. Can we have something else? Yes.
Here I have 2 test tubes in which I have 2 chemicals.
To the class here. Yes.
2 test tubes with 2 chemicals. Here I have sodium chloride solution and here I have silver nitrate solution. So most likely I'm just gonna mix them together.
Wow. It's completely changed. What happened?
There's a change in color.
There is a change. Earlier it was
It was like transparent.
transparent. Now it become
White.
white. Or you can say it is kind of milky solution. So what type of change it is?
Chemical change.
Chemical change. So we have second example of chemical change. When we mix 2 different chemicals, we get a product which is completely different from the initial substances. Very good. What do you have?
I have copper sulfate, which is also called vitriol, and some iron fillings.
Okay, very
And
good.
I
Both
will
are
add-
chemicals?
Yes. And I will use a spatula to add a little bit into this test tube.
Okay, there is something changing in the color.
Yes, it has turned a little bit of the brownish like
At the bottom.
at the bottom, and it's
Yeah. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see what color it is? Show it to the other group. Show it to the other group. Let them see what color it is. Brown at the bottom. Brown. Earlier, what was it?
It was blue in color.
What was the color of that brown substance earlier?
It was gray.
It was grey in color. Now it becomes red in color. So what is it? What type of change?
It is a chemical change.
It is a chemical change. Third example of chemical change. Yes. Then we have something else.
Okay, now I have a physical change. This is sulfur. I use iron fillings and a magnet. First, we'll add a bit of iron fillings into it, and then mix it. And
Mix
you
it
put
properly,
this-
nicely. Mix it nicely. Can we get, let's see, can we get another third substance? Can we get the third substance?
No.
Oh, you are retrieving it back.
Yes. So
Wow.
all the iron fillings are back. It's attracted by a magnet, so it is a physical change.
Very good. It's a physical change. Very nice. Can we have something else? Yes. What do you want to do?
I have a balloon and I'm going to blow it up.
Yeah. Okay. Can you explain?
Balloon, it's a physical change.
Okay. So what is the change? Change in the
In the shape.
change in the shape and the size of a balloon. So what type of change it is?
Physical change.
Physical change. Very good. Can we have another example?
I have a chalk.
Yes.
And I'm going to do a physical change by breaking it.
Oh my God. So what happened? Can you explain?
The chalk is now broken into two pieces, but there's no new substance formed, so it is
It is considered as a physical change. Can I have a big round of applause for all these? Now we have reached the end of the session, right? So let's have activity for you when you come up tomorrow. Think about this and let me have an answer on this. It's not a homework. Just think about it, and when we start our class tomorrow, it will be a warm-up session. Okay? Okay. Can you just write it down in your notebook? What is given on the picture? Zinc add to the some kind of acid. What will be the product? What will be the product? There are two products. So it's an equation where you have to solve it and bring it tomorrow. Did you enjoy the class?